Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to episode 10 of our survival series Let's Play. We are good, set, and ready to go, and I hope you are too. We have, well, hopefully by the end of this I'll have a pretty nice build, but what I have to do first is set up a new smeltery system. So I did have one before. I honestly don't know where all my furnaces went from it. I just looked through all my chests. And I keep finding bits of furnaces here and there, but I don't know where they went. So I'm just going to make some more, because we need to make a bit of this, along with a bit of this, and I need a farm to do a bit of this. So I thought, hey, let's start off with the, kind of easier one. Well, I don't want to say easier one that we can have running while this is all going. So let's head on out here, and I need to find not a huge area, but like a decent size area, and also facing north, facing east. So I could actually do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, okay, that's gonna be a little bit bigger than I thought. Yeah, I can do it here. Yeah, we're gonna do it here. We're gonna do it here. I want to try and keep things here. As I said, not everything here will end up being permanent. A lot of this may end up changing in the future. And honestly, let's just let these guys go. I'm not doing anything with them right now. It's not like they're gonna end up dead from meandering around the world. Hopefully. So let's just let them meander. Maybe I can keep them out of my way. And I'm gonna get started on the smelter. Of course, they're going to be in my way for the next couple of minutes, so I might have to grab some wheat and kind of lead them away. Some of them are doing good in getting out of the way, but actually, do we have? Haha, there we go. We're up to 10. A little bit of furnace in there. All right, so that seems to be it. That seems to be it. This here is gonna be what we're working on. So let's throw this down. Boom, boom. And I want to offload everything I don't need at the moment. So it's a pretty, I don't want to say easy, but it's easy. I'm just going to say easy. Easy is the easiest word to describe it. I need a bit, actually I'm going to need a bunch of this. So let me grab this, and this, and I need a little bit of stickage. Oh, I'm going to need to sleep in a second. I haven't slept in the game in a couple of days because I had my camera account on doing a bit of work for me. Do I not have the recipe for powered rails? Okay. Oh, that's why. Boom. That should be more than enough. Keep forgetting my tower blocks my my little sleep there. But yeah, I had my camera account on just running the fish farm to just repair some tools whilst I was off damaging more of my tools. I was off over at the mining desert, which I think is off over, if I remember correctly, it's either off over there or off over there. I don't remember 100% which direction it is, but it is out there in the world being dug up. By day I was mining sand, by night I was underground. So I'm actually going to need a lot more wood. I didn't think about how many chests and hoppers I was going to need for this. But luckily, I have lots of iron. Let's grab some jungle. A little bit more jungle. The downside is I don't have any of the... What are the things that grow on the jungle trees there? The cocoa. The cocoa doodads there. I don't have any of those, and I'm kind of bummed. I do kind of wish I had some. Mr. Cow, I need you to stop hitting me. We're going to have a problem. Alright. So there's actually 2 ways I can do this. And you know what? I am going to do it the other way. Okay. This one will save me on hoppers. So what I need is I need this guy. And that guy. And I need a stone brick. I'll just make... you know what? We'll use this one. We'll use this brick here. So what I need to do is this is going to be one end. Yeah. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I might end up having to move my portal. How many issues we had before setting up my portal? I'm really hoping I don't have to move my portal. Alright, what I need now is about the middle-ish. We'll just say here. Boom, that hits. Yep, that hits both ends. As long as it's about the middle, you'll be fine. And what we're going to have is this guy is going to just kind of live right on here. And he's just always going to go back and forth. Oh, I didn't think about the fact my cows are going to go in and out of the nether. Well, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Let's make 6 more of these. 8 works. 1, 2. So, and then we're going to go like so. You have to shift click to do these if you don't know that. You shift right click. So that way, because if you don't, you just open up the inventory. I've noticed, and I know that's one of the things I talked about, how I wanted to do it. I've noticed that I haven't really taught as much of this as I was hoping when we were doing this. So I'm going to try and explain a bit more. If you guys do have questions on how to do different things, comments down below is the best place to ask those. So let me know if you do. Let me know if I'm going too fast on something or just completely breeze over something and don't explain it. So actually, yeah, I'll explain one thing right now. The reason I chose east-west over north-south. That is for rails. So if you, quick break here, if you take rails and you go like this, just a quick step over here, guys. I actually did a really bad job of explaining this, as I noticed in post, so I'm going to explain it a little bit better here. If you look, we are facing south, so that means that way is north. So this is the north-south line, and the way it'll work is every time you go like this, they stay, but if you go like this, they prefer to go to the right like that. Whereas these will always, so it's acting a little weird. It's being inconsistent, which is the same issue I was having when I was trying to explain it there. So if you go like this and like that, it will always choose to go this way. So if you have to go and make bends in your rail for kind of like moving around, you'll see that's switched like that because it prefers to go east-west rather than north-south. So I just want to show you there. I don't know what this inconsistency is here, though. It seems to be still acting a little weird compared to what I'm used to. But that is, as I said, why I chose to build this east-south versus northwest. So that's what it is. If you see the second section of text on the left of my screen here, and you go 1, 2, 3, fourth one down, that's where you see the facing. So you see facing east, facing south. So I hope this little tidbit does help you, but we are going to jump on back over to the video so you guys can see what else is going on. So this is to make it so that obviously our cart goes back and forth. That's our fuel, and I want our fuel because I want to bring this down and to here because this is where our load chest, whoop. I don't remember that happening like that before. Boom, boom, boom. So I'll just have to do it like that, and we'll just have it come down to here instead like that. And then because these rails don't turn corners, you got to use this guy. And then need a couple more of these. Let's just actually clean up all these rails. Alright, so that one's fine there, and I need to go off that and off of that. And last but not least, to make sure this all stays powered, because once I have stuff on here, I want to keep it on here. Boom. So the reason you have to power it up like that is if you power, so like normally you can power this stuff from the block by powering this, but if you were to power this hopper, it doesn't work. Items will flow into it, but nothing will flow out, which is bad, and you don't want that. So now I have a fuel line, which is input through the back, and I have our items to be smelted, which is fueled through the top. So that comes down, those come in. That one's top, that one's back. That's there. I did not bring a button. Do I have something to make? Oh, actually, levers work better, because that's also another thing. This is separated. So now I can make it. I got a hopper chest and a hopper minecart. Hopper chest goes here. Hopper minecart goes... Excuse me, sir. You're in the way. Goes there. Now, once I fill that... This game is making fun of me today. Alright. See if I can do this without it breaking. There we go. And now, if I put this here, I can put this here. There we go. Thank you for making me look like a fool, Minecraft. It's very much appreciated. So yeah, you come on in, you load this guy up, and actually, you know what? I'm just going to quickly show you this. Show you guys how this works. We're going to put this into here. Boom, 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 boom. And do I have a bunch of stone out here? I do not. Let me go inside and grab a bit of stone, because we're going to need cracked stone. And the way you make cracked stone is by crafting stone brick and then cooking it. So, the way that one's going to work... Oops, you know, I just forgot. I do need a little bit more of this. And I don't have any. Alright, so we're going to temporarily use this piece here, because I'm going to need that there. And I want... Actually, I kind of want this to run the same route, but I don't think I can unless I move this around. Okay, there we go. So I set this up. It probably could be cleaned up a bit. I might I don't know if... Actually, no, you can't use a trapdoor. But I'll probably end up cleaning this up just a little bit. And what I did here is I put the lever down here so I can power both at once. So if you look, powered, powered, not powered, not powered. Because this will power in the space of a block. So it powers that block, which powers that. And it powers this, which powers that. So now what I can do is I need... Oh, one of these. And... one more of these. Like so. Boom and boom. Then I'm gonna go like that. And I'm gonna go like that. And like that. So another reason, I picked 16 for a reason. Oh, I have to set up the collection on the bottom, but we'll get to that in a moment. I set this up specifically to handle 16 because everything here will divide more effectively into 16, so you don't have to worry about it. I don't know why I couldn't reach that before, but yeah, so, whoop. Okay, well, I might have to rearrange this because, no, I can do it at an angle. So now you'll see everything is getting fuel and stone bricks. And then you'll see it will be picked up. Whoop. If you do get something in there that is not smeltable, it won't light up, and therefore you know you have a problem. If it is an item dropped in from the top, it will drop into there, but if it is a non-fuel item, it will stay stuck in the hopper. So if I were to put a piece of dirt in here, it doesn't go in. And obviously it's already filled a little bit of itself there, but as you can see, we got stuff coming out into this hopper now. This hopper minecart, if I could see it. Boom. Yeah, what is? There we go. So yeah, we're up to almost a stack, and you can extend this pretty far, to be honest. I never really do bigger than 16, just because it's honestly it's an easy one. It's small, and you can double it. So if you want to, you can actually, instead of wrapping these out to the front here, you can wrap this system directly back around and do them almost, actually exactly back to back, just to loop this and shoot it through. I normally leave a couple of gaps so that I can have a stop area in between, just so I can access the chests and fill them, and then kind of just send them on their way. But this is a nice self-sustained system that will kind of just run itself until you don't need to run it anymore. And one of the other things you can do, if you need a longer load time on this, let me actually shut this off so they come back. If you want a longer load time, you can actually set up. Do I have anything I can put in there? Yeah, let me grab a little bit more stone. And if I were to do boom, you'll see that it will input there. There are ways to make this go ridiculously fast, and you have to do it on an angle. I won't set that up for now. That's a little more on the, I don't want to say advanced side of things, but for now it's not really what I need. So you can do that like this. And hold on, let me break this. You can also do it right here. So if you want to be able to load in a lot of stuff, that's the way to do it. You can also, if you don't want to run minecarts, you can run them directly into the side of these. Do another line of hoppers over the top that point all the way to the end there, and then it'll just pull as it goes across. So, and that's pretty much how this works. I gotta shut off the bottom here so I can set up a collection system. And there we go. This system is fully set up now. I did fill up a bit of coal into here. I mined up a bunch of the coal that I had. I topped this off with cobble and threw in a bit of gold ore just so it could be in there. And then I also set up this down here, which will pass across, pick it up. It'll have 2 spots where it can drop off, and put this here, which will power this block. So, boom. Everything's off, and it goes. Oh yeah, these all gotta get emptied first. Oops, I hadn't thought about that. But they will get emptied. It will take a moment, but at the same time, everything will fill up. There you go. Now you can see everything's working. And I'm very happy with that. That'll start doing all of that. It'll also make it so that I can double cook my stone to also turn it into the smooth stone, I think is what it's called. Actually, yep, I got it right here. Smooth stone. So what I'm going to do is also throw a little bit of that into there, just so all of that can be sent through the system. And you'll see, oh, is that not? Oh yeah, it's not given enough time to dump. So I might end up, just to improve efficiency, I might end up changing the dump section here over 2 hoppers. It is faster. I've never really had an issue with it though like this though. I think it's because we had a backlog already. Let me just empty it manually and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to let this system run just for a bit whilst I am setting up for our next build. I don't really have an idea for decorating this, so if you guys do have a fun idea, please do let me know. You're able to share pictures with me on Twitter or Discord. Both of, I know Discord's linked down below. I will definitely try and make sure my Twitter is linked. If not, it's at defense041 if you want to share pictures there. Otherwise, if you do upload it to a site like Imager or something like that, you should be able to link it in the comments down below. I think that's something you're allowed to do, and I will be able to see it there so we can get a couple of ideas and figure out what we're doing. So let me get set up for our next farm, and I'll bring you guys right on back. So while I was flying around my build world here looking to see if I've built this other farm before in here, I actually found the original design that I used to use for the little 2x2, 3, 6, 7. So this was actually 14 instead of 16. I don't remember why. I think it was a space constraint that I had designed this for. So as you see, it loops around the back, comes on through. I do use hoppers to send everything forward on this design, which I will probably end up changing over. But I wanted it flush. I didn't really need to see it, and there was a wall set up that was in the way. I do end up changing this up in the world, if I remember correctly. I'd have to go back and watch the episode myself. But this is how I accessed my chests, so I could see everything that was going on. I'd fill them up, and then once they were slotted down like that, they were powered, and everything could be sent on its way. But yeah, actually, while we're here, this is kind of where I design things, test things out. That was something we did. Some of this stuff has never actually seen the light of day. This was actually for a short series I had started called D-Stonia. I was trying to figure out the best way to collect ridiculous amounts of cobble from a TNT-powered cobble gen system, which was pretty fun. So yeah, this world's been growing for a while now. I lost my old one about a year back now that I think about it. And there's obviously a lot of cool stuff in here. This is actually the iron farm we just built. That's the flower farm. That over there is a secret project. But yeah, you can see all my rough designs for things in here. This was my first bee hut idea. I ended up not liking it because I couldn't fit my redstone in there properly. But yeah, let me continue looking for the farm I am looking for. And we'll go on and build it in the real world. And we are back. So this has been running for a while now, as you can see from the chest down below. I threw in a little bit of gold just to have it smelted. I don't remember if I showed that. And yeah, so that's all going good. I spent some time looking in my other worlds, as you saw there, for vine farm ideas that I wanted to use. Couldn't find one that I liked for our area, and ended up working on designing some, and spent way too much time on designing them. So sadly, I won't be able to get a vine farm in today. It's just the build design I end up wanting to go with. I don't have everything. Well, it's not that I don't have everything for it. We're just not going to be able to complete it in time for me to finish editing this and get it uploaded for you guys for Wednesday. So I am going to be calling... Ooh. I forgot I had this on my head. We had a couple of dudes over there trying to take shots at our villagers over at the iron farm over there, so I went over and had to take care of them. And I found a really fun way to kill the guys with the patrol leaders there. I just lead them into the waterway and they get flushed into the farm, which is pretty nice. So look at them. They're back over there again. They're not shooting at them though this time, so we'll leave them for a moment. We'll leave them for a moment. But yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with lately, is just those guys coming on over and hanging out in my backyard. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with them. But yeah, as I was saying, we are going to be wrapping it up here. I do hope you guys did enjoy. If you do have any questions, comments, or ideas, please do let me know in the comments down below. But with that, I want to thank you for stopping in, and I hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.